Hey guys, and welcome back to our third YouTube video and the first one with all four of us. I am very excited because I don't know what's coming out of this. Absolute chaos, unfiltered chaos. um, Other than that, I wish you guys could have seen how long it took us to get this setup going because
Jesus.
oh my god, at this point it's almost dark in London. It was so bright when we first started. Not anymore. So yeah, need assistance. My god, that was chaos.
If anyone would like to donate podcast equipment, we will greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll greatly appreciate it because of the 4 shoeboxes that our camera is currently stacked on top of.
We have
handle.
a milk carton and 3 books.
It's DIY if
Super
I've ever seen in my life.
Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
Like, I'm feeling tense after this.
I
I'm like,
know.
I need to like go for a run or something.
Coffee, it'll make you feel
Yes.
better.
Oh my god, your coffee looks so nice.
We made frappes.
Wow. It's too cold, but accurate. Just stock standard.
Coffee. Instant coffee with milk stirred in.
Drink coffee.
You man.
Ew. We don't even drink
No, I'm
that.
joking. It's a cappuccino.
With oat milk.
Oh, bougie.
Barista blend oat milk.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, we just have some long life clover.
Clover long life. That is vile.
That's what our laptop is resting on right now. A whole case of it.
Jesus.
I don't
like,
trust
listen-
people who buy long life milk.
Especially in like
Neither
packs
do
of
I,
6.
but here we
6-pack
are.
6-pack of clover.
Who buys a 6-pack of clover?
This technically isn't mine. It's like my friends who live in the same apartment complex.
Oh.
They just left it here. So I was like, I'm using this. It was here.
But like,
She's lying.
do
She
you
uses
drink
long
it?
life milk too.
But like, do you drink
And
it?
hers is Woolies.
Do you
She
drink?
drinks Woolies long life.
Long life.
Okay, guys.
I wish
so
I knew
anyway,
this
moving
before we
on.
became friends.
Moving on. That's completely fine. You don't need to start the fucking podcast off with judging me like this. My god.
I feel like we start
always a
every
great way to
episode
start.
just judging you.
We do.
Makes us feel
Okay,
better.
guys, what are we judging? What are we judging Sadie for today?
And
Oh my goodness. She's breathing funny. Why do you breathe like that? How has our week been? Has there been any like newsworthy drama that we need to know about? We haven't caught up.
I feel like there's always drama with you, so you start.
There's always drama with
The
Sam.
drama.
Sam,
So-
tell us.
Just a side note, Sam's here in Bournemouth to visit me. It's the first time she's ever come not because of a mental breakdown. So we're proud of her for that. Every other time she's come
Woo!
in
Go
tears.
Sam!
Didn't take a 2-hour train to have a breakdown.
Kirsten Tom was speaking to me about it last night, and Kirst said to him at the beginning of the week, like, oh, like, this is the first time, like, Sam's come down and not had a breakdown, and he looks at her and goes, give her time.
That is brilliant.
We approve this message. I love the banter.
Yeah, this is the first time I've
Keep
been
it
here
up.
without a breakdown. No. Last year this time I came down without a breakdown, I think.
Are you sure?
So
Yeah, when
once a
Tom's
year
brother
she
was here
comes
as
for
well.
a visit
Oh,
without a
yeah.
breakdown is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Rare
once a year.
occurrence.
Rare occurrence. I mean, it's really
Okay, yeah,
annoying
but
that she
Sam-
lives 2 hours away. Yes?
Okay, but Sam, you need to tell us tell us what's
What-
new on
what-
the drama train in Sam's life.
What?
What? Sam, tell us what.
Okay.
I want to know what your week was like because I feel like there's
Like
like 3 new characters at least,
Yeah.
or drama from what. Tell us.
Honestly, guys, I really don't have that much drama to give you this week. I was ghosted by 3 separate people. Someone who I was kind of fancying a little bit, a friend whose birthday it was yesterday, and then someone who I've been trying to like do some work with. I had to gaslight her into something, and now she's ghosted me. So,
Oh,
so it's been a very quiet week for me. Yeah.
Who ghosted you? Who's the guy?
Oh my god, that's a whole fucking story.
Date
my
1
God,
to
okay.
11. Which one?
Number 11.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, so just for some context on this one, so I recently wrote an article called 10 Dates in 10 Weeks. So I downloaded Hinge and I went on, I mean, I'm fucking outing myself here because a lot of them follow me on Instagram. But I went on 10 different dates in 10 weeks and I kind of wrote my experience about each one of them. Yeah, and I went on an 11th date and he was the only person who made it to a second date. And I mean, it was going well. And then he ghosted me. And then, okay, for like 4 days, but still. And then he came back into the picture. And then we were supposed to see each other last weekend. And he cancelled 2 hours before our date. Saying like he was sick all day. So I was like, okay, fine. Then messaged me the next day, like huge apologies, whatever. And then ghosted me again until yesterday and asked me if I was free next week, Friday, to go for dinner. What?
No, we don't like that. I don't approve of the inconsistency of this man. I'm
Right?
sorry. Like, since the
I'm
beginning.
And how old is he?
He's 30.
Oh,
That's what's
no.
weird.
30?
Like, if
Done.
he was 20,
We're
I would
done.
get it.
He does,
30.
he does not look 30.
No, he doesn't.
He does not look 30.
Are we sure?
Oh, have you seen
checked
his ID?
passport?
I have not checked his passport, no.
Is he
But I
legally in
mean-
the country?
Oh, God, guys, these are questions I should have asked on the first date.
We need
Is
a
it even
background
his real
check,
name?
everyone.
That I found out recently. It's his name that I've been telling you guys is not his real name.
Sorry,
What?
what?
Yeah. Actually, maybe this is quite a good story.
What do you
Hold
mean?
on. What?
So his name that everyone calls him is just a nickname. Like his real name is something different. I can't tell you guys without saying his name, and I'm not going to say his name.
Would you like to message us on the group?
Yeah, I mean it's similar, but it's not the same.
So it's
You
not
know,
like
I always
two
find that weird though if people have nicknames that are just not their names.
Yeah,
But why? That's not your name.
that's just not your name.
So
Yeah,
it's not
weird.
like two completely different names that don't relate to each other.
No, they do kind of relate to each other.
Okay, so it's not
it's like you know when somebody called Richard and his nickname's Dick.
Yes.
Okay, but that is, yeah, that's like a shortened.
Yeah, but it's not like a known.
It's not like
one.
a, yeah. It's like not what we'd expect it to be.
No,
Okay.
no.
okay.
Like they're quite different.
I'm a bit concerned, but I will find when I know
Yeah.
the names, I feel like I'll be able to tell you whether or not this is a red flag and
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we need
Exactly.
to see his passport.
Yes.
It's an amber flag for now.
It's an amber flag. But also, to be fair, I feel like just the whole situation, like at first I was like, oh no, like I think so. On our first date, we literally had the conversation where we were like, okay, like, what do you want? So he asked me, he's like, what are you looking for? Like, why are we here? Kind of thing. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not really looking for anything, but I'm open to like seeing where something goes, maybe a relationship, maybe a situationship. You know, I love my situationships. So that's kind of how we started it at the forefront. And he was like, no, like, I want to be in a relationship.
And yet goes
So then to go from that to then coming to the point now where he like ghosts me for a couple days and then he's like, oh, when can I see you?
Yeah, it's inconsistent. Like, if he just ghosted you, then it's like, okay, fine. He didn't want anything, but he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all in.
Yeah.
I love you. You're amazing.
I just don't get that.
Yeah.
I
And
feel like
the
it's
worst
just
part.
I feel like it's honestly speaking, I feel like the situation with you two is probably just convenient for him. You know, like it's a thing of because he also he's attractive, right? So he uses that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd still like to see some formal identification.
Yeah, no, same.
That's all I want.
We were in a bar last week or the week before, whatever. And someone comes up to us, this group of guys come up to us and they're like, went to him and were like, dude, you're so good looking. I was like,
Oh,
all right.
no,
They're
he
like,
doesn't need to hear
has
that.
anybody ever told you look like Matt Rife? I was like, oh, fuck. And he like looked at me and like smirked. And then the
paid
guy who
them.
came up to him said to him, oh, you're so lucky to be on a date with him. I was like, I am out.
No.
I'm done. Absolutely not.
I
I'm
swear he paid
convinced he's
people to
paid
say
someone.
that.
Those
Yeah.
are his fans, I'm sure of it. He
Yeah.
paid people to do that.
100%.
That's literally 100%. He
100%.
was like, cool, guys, you're going to come, like, you're going to get there at 9:30. You're going to get there at 10:30. You're going to tell me I look like Matt Rife. You're going to tell her how lucky she is. And then also, like, just mention my muscles once in a while.
Yeah, 100%.
It was so bizarre.
Absolutely
He's
not.
like,
No.
that's slick.
Done. No.
We figured it out.
Yeah. Anyway, so haven't responded to him. I ghosted him back.
I think,
Good.
but
See,
watch,
you're playing
he's
the
going to
part
come
as well.
flying.
You're
yeah.
ghosting.
I
And
know.
I'm ghosting.
But the thing is, it's because I'm so uncomfortable. It's because I don't know, because I'm not that invested. I don't really care that much,
That's good.
you know.
That's
So I'm
good.
kind of like, if we go for dinner, we go for dinner.
Yeah,
If we
so let's
don't,
do.
we don't. You know, I'm just not that bothered. Like because we get on really, really well. I think he could actually be a really nice friend to have, but I just don't feel like he would agree to that. Oh,
I feel like that's like a situationship if I've ever.
Another one.
another one.
Just keep adding.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a situationship in a long time.
Well, he's been downgraded from wherever he was before to ghosted. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my story. So I think we've all kind of come to the conclusion, red flag and we cutting off, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah? So you're just going to
Confirmed.
remain and ghost him.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you're going to find
Okay.
that he's going to be even more interested in you now because of that.
On another note, while I was thinking about that, something else kind of weird happened to me this week.
Okay. Interested?
So there was, okay, this is like from a while ago though, but there was someone who I was kind of seeing, like flirting, bit of a situationship vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Love those. And then one day we kind of got into a bit of an argument about this girl. And I just, you know, when you just get a vibe, you're like, you know, there's someone else, you know, something like fucked up's going on.
That intuition.
Yeah. So we got into a bit of a tiff about it, and he was like, well, here, look at my phone. So I grabbed the phone. I was like, fine, if you're giving me permission, I'll go. So I take the phone and I'm looking, whatever. I'm like, I don't really care to read your fucking chats. But there was one chat with this girl that he'd cleared the entire chat.
Oh.
So like the chat was still open, but he'd cleared all the messages. So it was all a bit sus. Anyways, basically found out later on down the line, this is someone who, so I was living in Joburg at the time. This is someone who was living in Cape Town, that every time he went down to Cape Town, he slept with.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so he was like cheating on me. Well, cheating is probably a strong word, but we weren't seeing anyone else. That was
Jet
the whole
setting
point.
around for Putang.
Yeah. So he was only committed to me when he was in the same city as me.
Oh my God.
So then, anyway, so this girl, I think it was like Tuesday, Wednesday last week, followed me on Instagram.
The audacity.
That's confident.
Right?
That is so confident.
So I saw this happen and I looked at my page and I was like, fuck, but she was private. So I was like, okay, I have to follow back because I want to know what she looks like. I swear to Christ, this was the biggest shock of my entire life. Like, this humbled me, you know? This humbled me. So
Way.
I sent Sav the logins for my Instagram so she can go and look at her as well. And I've got them and I haven't shown any of the girls this Instagram yet.
I'm so
So-
scared. I'm so scared.
Oh my God.
This is... candid reactions. of the girl I got cheated on with.
Hang on, I need to put my coffee down. I need to...
Okay.
Actually terrified.
Oh my God.
So, photo number 1.
Jesus Christ. What does that say? Oh my God.
How old is she?
I think she's probably like 45.
Oh my
50
god.
maybe?
No.
Absolutely not.
Is this allowed on Instagram?
That's a good
Just for
fucking
some
question.
context, the current video that we're on,
Titties.
it's just like nakedness everywhere, like in the shower,
Yeah.
dancing
my
around with wigs
God.
on.
No.
She's so what?
She looks
I'd
like
be
a teacher.
fuming. I'm sorry. I would be absolutely fuming.
So,
Okay,
this
No.
is
He has a issue.
this is proper mommy issues.
Yeah.
No, okay, but listen, there's like a MILF, right? Which it's like I kind of understand, but I don't understand this.
No.
No.
Like this is crunchy. This is what I would call a crunchy person.
Jesus.
There's some foot ones as well.
The
Okay.
feet is
They're
it's
stroking
just
her feet.
unnecessary. The toes.
Oh no.
I'm shocked.
Oh no, guys.
But imagine in everyday life, she's just walking around like...
Do we think she has kids?
Surely.
What do you think her occupation is?
See, I actually do think she's a school teacher or something.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like she's a school
teacher.
teacher who has like some serious fetish that she can't
Yeah.
like uphold.
How did
in her
he
day-to-day.
meet her?
See, I have so many questions. How did you meet this woman? Start talking to her, develop a relationship with her, and then maintain a long distance shagathon? Like,
I'm shocked.
I'm honestly
I wasn't expecting that.
okay, hold on. I've got a couple things here, right? The flags that are the warning signs. First of all, right? There's a few happening here. One thing. Why is like this a thing? What gets the fact that he's getting his juju's off to that? Concerning. So this is where it's like, first of all, do we have standards? If he's going from you to that, something's off. Something's off. Okay, first of all. Second of all, she's like on her deathbed. Like she's on her
must be, like,
deathbed.
late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, she's probably younger. She just doesn't look
She
after
just
herself.
looks like a fossil.
Fossil.
She does. No.
I'd still love to know what her actual job is.
Do you know what though? Like, do your thing at that age, but like, I'm just shocked that he wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah, and bearing in mind at this time, I think I was like 21, 22. Like, he was young.
Mm.
Like, he was probably like 23 around this time with this like 70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
I love how her
Age
age
keeps
has just
getting
been going
higher.
up. We went 40, 50, 60, now she's 70.
150-year-old woman.
She's basically in the ground.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And they still follow each other on Instagram, so it's obviously still going on.
Do you think he paid for it?
That's what I think. I think he might have like paid
that
for
looks
like
like
an
a-
escort or something.
OnlyFans.
No, but
Yeah.
surely if you like,
I'm sorry, if I had to pay for an escort, I'd make sure they were at least hot and young.
Yeah.
you know when like I know this is probably, but you know like when you go on sites, those illegal sites, and they're like, you know,
Hot milk
hot
near you.
milfs near you.
That, oh my god, he could have found her on a porn site.
Yeah.
He was on Pornhub and a little banner
Pop-up.
popped up with hot milk
Shag
near
hot
you in
milfs for
Cape
free.
Town.
What if that's his mom's friend?
To be fair, this is the creepiest part of the whole thing, is her, this woman, and his mum are the spitting image of each other.
Stop it.
When she's not wearing wigs and stuff like that, they could be sisters.
Stop. That makes me feel nauseous.
That's why I was like, 100% there's some mommy issues going on there.
Yep.
Like, they look so similar. His mom's like the hotter version.
That is awful.
I feel like I need to wash my eyeballs.
I
Yeah.
feel like I need to go to church. But also, okay,
Honestly.
hold on. This is my third concern, right? This is her page. I'm assuming this is a side hustle of hers. But surely that, like, you get a bit concerned about the safety of your gallivanting with this woman? You know, if she's doing this with all men that are keen on some crusty poon.
Also true.
Yeah, I feel like he probably, I'm sure he's gotten something at this point from it all.
I'm really glad you're out of there, though. That's definitely
I'm
red
sure.
flags.
Did you ever
Absolutely.
confront him?
Did I ever confront him? No.
I don't know how you would, especially this much time later.
Yeah.
Would-
The thing is, at the time, I didn't care about him that much.
That's fair.
I only cared about him when I found out he was cheating on me.
As you should.
Would you have confronted him about it if you had seen this person?
Oh my God, if I had seen this before, I would have kicked the fucking buckets.
What would you have
I
said?
would have absolutely lost my shit.
What would you say?
Yeah. It's more
Like,
the audacity.
Actually, the thing, do you know what? If I was actually in that situation and I saw this, I don't even think I would say anything. I would look at it, I'd show him, I'd be like,
You're disgusting.
enjoy, and just leave.
Bye.
Like,
Deuces.
there are no words to describe that.
Yeah.
But if that's his thing, go for it. It just made me feel a little bit
Icky.
icky.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone in his life knows about it?
No.
It's a dirty secret.
I think it's like a proper fetish of his.
Yeah.
That he doesn't want anyone
This
to
is
know
like,
about.
when you think about it, you're like, why can't you just be like into feet? Or like
Yeah.
whips, you know, some BDSM.
Yeah.
Why have you got to be into this?
See, that's the worst thing. If you keep scrolling, the BDSM stuff comes up on her page of her like
I'm too scared to
taking
go back.
videos of her like doing things to herself.
No, I'm
It
too
is-
scared
and
to
her
go back.
feet.
and her feet.
Mm-mm.
I can't. I
But then,
absolutely cannot.
Do you think he was like using that page as a different form of like,
Porn?
yeah,
Yeah.
It basically is a whole porn,
that literally, wow.
short form content of porn.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's just blurred out the important bits.
Wow.
Pay for those.
Okay, so what's our
Shut.
verdict, guys, on this? Concerning? Yes.
Yes.
Why did
she
she
is the
follow?
asshole.
She is the asshole.
Is she the asshole? Or is he the asshole? I put it on
Sorry,
him.
Yeah,
he.
Yeah, no, he is.
He
She's
needs
just living her
therapy.
life.
he needs therapy.
He does need therapy.
She's just living her life.
Yeah.
She's flourishing.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her. Honestly, good for her.
Like him on her CV is probably like solid, like we'll hire you. But her on his is like maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned that.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I
yeah.
don't want to be on either of their CVs.
No. Did not know that man.
I did not know him.
I disassociate myself from this individual.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh.
We're glad you're out of there. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your